Hi, Amali, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. Please, can you tell me what was the motivation behind Lidl's decision to equalise the pricing of plant-based and animal-based products?
Well, thank you for asking me to speak to you today. Lidl is committed to conscious nutrition or healthy and sustainable diets, and within that strategy we've got three key pillars: so healthy diets, sustainable diets, and also a pillar that looks at how we engage with consumers to help to bring them on this journey with us. So if I focus on the second pillar, which looks at sustainable diets, we have focused and looked at the planetary health diet as our guiding light for this strategy. And within the planetary health diet, we know that we need to see a protein transition in the coming months and years in order to live and operate within the planetary boundaries, and also to meet the net zero goals that are really critical for us as a society as a whole. So what have we done? We have taken steps to analyse our range at the moment and understand at the moment what is the split between plant-based protein and animal-based protein. Using this data, we've looked at where we need to get to and made sure that we've set some ambitious goals for ourselves for 2030. And we've now taken a big step to help the business on this journey for our commitment to price parity. And what that means is that if you come into a Lidl store in Germany, and we've got over 3,200 stores across Germany, if you look to buy one of our own label plant-based products within our Vermondo range, that product will be sold at the same base price as the match product of animal-based protein sources.
I mean, I personally think this is an incredible step. What has the feedback been like so far? I mean, I know it was only quite recently announced, but what has the feedback been like from consumers, but also from other retailers?
So we made the commitment, as you say, a couple of weeks ago on the 11th of October, so it's still relatively early days. But we know this is a really brave move. It's a big step, and it's really, created a discussion in the industry and the market, which is what we want. As I said, if we're going to reach our long-term goals of diets that operate within planetary boundaries, we as Lidl can't do this alone. So we're really pleased to see other retailers in the German market follow our lead. We think there's a lot more work to be done, not only on price parity, but also as I talked about, the data that sits behind this, understanding where we are at the moment, and also then setting goals for the future. So that's one topic. Your other question was about initial feedback from customers. As I said, early days, but so far we've seen a really positive sales and volume uplift since announcing the commitment, and this is something we're going to be tracking really closely in the coming months and years.
Incredible. And achieving price parity between plant-based and animal-based products can be challenging for various factors. Can you elaborate on the strategies that Lidl is adopting to make this a reality?
You're right to talk about challenges, because we have a great challenge ahead of us in terms of reaching net zero goals by 2050, and we have to take swift action there. A few points I would pick out is one, a commitment to price parity on meat alternative products is not the only solution. Within a plant-based diet, other products play a role. Legumes, pulses, nuts, etc. So we need to make sure we're thinking of the whole picture when we talk about the protein transition. We need to make sure we're equally delivering health benefits at the same time. These two areas of our strategy, sustainability and health, need to work in harmony together. And equally, we need to work with all of our stakeholders to get there. And when I say that, I'm really talking about our partners within the agricultural sector as well. We need to work together with farmers to understand what role does farming play in the protein transition, not only in supplying retailers such as us with sustainably produced higher welfare meat and poultry, but also what are the opportunities when it comes to plant-based raw materials such as soya, beans, peas, and what opportunities are there for future-proofing the agricultural sector in Germany?
Brilliant, thank you. And my final question will be, do you think we'll reach price parity throughout the retail sector in the coming years?
If I had a crystal ball, then maybe I could get it. I think you know, what we can do as Lidl is we can take steps as our business, and we can lead by example. We can take bold steps, and like I said, we can engage with all of these other actors within the industry. And if it's not price parity, we need to make sure that everyone is doing everything they can to reach the long-term goal, which is the most important thing here. So healthy, sustainable diets within planetary boundaries that align with a net zero transition. So for me, that's the most important thing, and I think we're making really good progress in that regard already.
Yes, and I would absolutely agree.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you so much for talking with me today.